Let me rant real quick. Video game culture is toxic. I've been playing Marvel Rivals a lot lately. I am obsessed with this game. I have been insulted, called everything but a child of God. I have been told that I need to be in the kitchen and I need to be cooking and stop playing games, which is crazy because if you said that to me in person, I'll go in the kitchen and cook, but just don't be surprised if there's something in that food that you may not want to eat. It's annoying being a woman and having on voice chat and you're being insulted and told all of these things and you're being harassed. It's so annoying. And this is something that I am fairly new to. I understand that this has always been around. This dates all the way back to the Call of Duty days. I am well aware of that. I shouldn't have to cut off my voice chat in order to please other people. And if we're playing a team-based game, we have to talk to each other and we have to collaborate. And something I have noticed is that these team-based games attract the worst type of people. It's a bunch of low vibrational, low emotionally intelligent people that get on this game and call you anything. And what gets me is like, I don't want to have to mute because I feel like I'm letting people win. But at the same time, your girl wants to protect her peace, okay? That's all I wanted to say about gaming culture, y'all. In rant.
You must be new around here. You see, the way gaming has worked for a very long time, and it's not that I'm saying it's okay, it's that when you go on mic, you're going to be harassed. Man, woman, or child, it does not matter. The fact that you are a woman gives people grounds to attack you because you're a woman. But make no mistake about it, I get attacked as well, but I get attacked for different reasons. And everybody that plays games understands that. You may not like it, but that is just the way it is. That clip comes from a Twitch streamer called Ash, and I have to ask, like, I don't mean this rudely, but how long have you been playing games? Is the gaming scene somewhat toxic? And I really don't like using that word, but the answer is yes, and we all knew that when we decided to mic up and buy Call of Duty, or buy Mortal Kombat, or buy World of Warcraft, or whatever game it might be. It has always been that way. You can make as many videos as you want. You can tie it back to your sexuality, you can tie it back to your sex or your gender, you can tie it back to anything really. People will find a reason to insult you. So if you talk to a woman will say, I can't mic up because I'm a woman. If you talk to guys, they'll tell you that maybe somebody on the mic picked up on something when the people were talking or when he was talking, and they start ripping him for that. If you're fat, they'll rip you for that. If you're gay, they'll rip you for that. If you're black, they'll rip you for that. Gaming culture is full of people that just like trolling. It is the lay of the land. That's just the way it works. Now you can imagine the responses to this video went exactly as you would expect. Now I'm going to give you all of my thoughts in just a moment, but I do want to cover this because as the channel has grown, more and more people have reached out to me, and I've reached out to people and I've spoken to people from all walks of life. And I always hear that I shouldn't have to do this and do that. But I'm very much a reality-based person. I understand the reality of the situation that I put myself in when I go online. And you should understand that reality as well. But before we get there, let me read to you some of the responses from a few familiar faces. Some of these guys are in the FGC or people that I know. So you have Mugen Lord here saying, either embrace it or find another hobby. It won't change. Welcome to the competitive environment where nothing is off the table in terms of insults. He's not lying. It's been like that since day one. Whether it should be like that is irrelevant. It just has been like that. You have to learn to accept it. Many people have come before you saying we should change this and change that. It's not going to happen. You can't police people. People are going to do whatever they want to do. You have to let them do whatever they want to do. Either grow tough skin and trash talk back or get out. I can tell a lot of you have never been in COD lobbies back in the mid-era of the Xbox 360 and PS3. Nothing will ever compare to that. The stuff today is cakewalk. And he's not lying, and I know a lot of people get very annoyed when you bring up Call of Duty back in the day, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops. Back in those days, it was a lot worse. I can tell you that I was legitimately threatened multiple times by people that had accents that I was like, I kind of know what area they're from. I know that they're Londoners, and legitimately saying to me, if I catch you, if I see you, I'm going to, you know. And that's just the way it is. Now, I'm not saying that that's right, but when we put ourselves online and we argue with people, we don't know who we're arguing with. And when we turn our mics on, even if we're being polite, we don't know who's on the other side of the mic. That's just the nature of the beast. I'm not saying it's okay to threaten somebody, but you are screaming into the abyss. It's not going to change. You can rant about it as much as you want. You can campaign about it as much as you want. It's the same as Twitter. As my channel has grown, the amount of threats that I've received has gone up. Now you can sit there and let it control you. You can sit there and worry about it, or you can just get on with your business. At the end of the day, Ash, you decide to be a content creator. So A, not only are they going to rip you because you're a woman, and yes, they'll rip you because you're a woman, same way they'll rip me for certain things, but B, you're a content creator, so you're out there. People are going to purposefully pick on you because of that. Again, like Mugen Lord said, you have to grow tough skin.
Every last one of you bitch-made ass motherfuckers, man. I'm ashamed of you. Y'all just got your asses whooped again, man. Y'all so goddamn pussy. I am ashamed of each and every last one of you faggots. Take this game back to Blockbuster and quit running up your mama's account, you bitch-made ass motherfuckers. Y'all disgust me with that. Whatever the fuck you want to call that, man. That wasn't even a performance, man. That wasn't even a tryout, man. That was just flat out shit y'all was saying. God damn it. You motherfuckers disgust me, man. Don't be playing a game y'all can't play, goddammit. Getting your asses beat every fucking goddamn day, you bitch-made ass motherfuckers. You got an L tattooed on you somewhere, don't you, goddammit? It's that bad and that truthful about how life has been to your sensitive pussy ass, you bitch-made ass motherfucker. All you gotta do is keep your faggoty ass mouth shut. But no, you open it as if you were about to suck on a cock, you fucking cock-jacking piece of shit. You ain't a goddamn thing. You disgust the fuck out of me.
Atreus, shout out to the grift god. Find you something safe to do. It's not changing, so get the hell over it. Talk shit back, mute them, but fuck out of here. And shout out to Atreus, man. He's one of the funniest guys I've ever met.
Mike, you see this nigga's picture, right?
I was gonna ask, but yeah,
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that.
So I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. Maybe that's his girl's feet.
So this nigga's a foot mongler, okay?
No.
Get out of here. All right, so I need to know. You have a foot fetish? Like, are you a foot fetish kind of guy?
No, not a foot fetish guy, but I appreciate a girl that looks after her feet.
Thank you. Thank you. Cool. That's all it is.
No. Don't you do that.
That's all it is.
Are you putting the whole foot in your mouth?
If it's my girl, I don't think I'd mind.
Wow, guys.
So if I'm meeting if it's like a girl that I've just met on the night, hell no. No chance.
Wow, guys, we got us another foot wrangler here.
We got us another man of culture right here.
Oh my god, bro!
If you got a woman, you gotta appreciate all of her, right?
Thank you, Mike Hollow,
everything
for
but
understanding what I'm saying.
Everything but the feet.
It's not just I need the toes kind of thing. It's just, hey, if you don't have pretty feet, No,
but that's not what you said.
Thing.
You said you would gobble the foot.
No, that's not what I said. You do this every single week. This nigga just be lying, bro. That's not what I said.
Again, he's not wrong. You do have to grow tough skin, learn to talk shit back, or if you don't want to and you're worried that you're gonna talk shit to the wrong person and they're gonna start harassing you, don't say anything or just mute them. Like, these are your options. You saying that you shouldn't have to do something, it's irrelevant. It is absolutely irrelevant. A lot of people lean on arguments that are about, it shouldn't be like this, and I should get to do this, and I should get to do that. Fantastic. Are you going to get to do that though? The answer is no. Kaida, shouts to Kaida as well from New Blackstreet. Could have saved all the time you had speaking and editing this video and learned how to clap back. Again, facts. Like, if you're a gamer and you're in the competitive space, you have to learn to talk shit back. Now, yes, some people are a little bit more unhinged than others. You'll talk shit back to them and they'll escalate to the worst possible thing straight away. That happens. But most people are sane of mind and they're just talking shit online. They're not going to do anything to you. They're not going to cause harm to you. Most people understand it's a video game and they shouldn't waste their lives by actually going out of their way to threaten somebody. So the things that you hear over the mic, just take it with a grain of salt and keep it moving. We all do it. I'm sure you do it. As a content creator in this space with a fairly large following, you understand how it works. Ali says, just mute or block dudes like that. Bet you didn't want to do that so you could post this and get attention. And here you are giving me the very attention you're complaining about getting. Thank you. I don't think he's really complaining. He's giving you some sound advice. Those are your only options. Mute or block. Or leave them there. Just leave them there. Sometimes people message me and sometimes people spam me on PSN and sometimes people spam my comment section. Do you know what I do? Phone shut off. That's it. They're gone after that. They don't exist. And then turn this back on. They're right back in here. Turn it off. You're good. That's all you gotta do. So he's right, yeah. It does seem like you're fishing for attention, of course, and obviously you got it, fair play to you, but Sometimes people are really genuine with these things. I don't know if she's being genuine, but it's kind of silly to bring up these arguments and then lean on the fact that you're a woman. Yes, they're going to say stuff to you because you're a woman. You only need to go over to Mrs. Playstuff's video and they say out of pocket stuff to her all the time simply because she's a woman. But please make no mistake, although I don't post up all the receipts, people see me, people see how the way I look. People make comments all the time. I ignore it. I don't care enough. And sometimes, sometimes the comments are funny enough that I'll add them into a video. You just gotta learn to hold it. Shadow Law, shouts to Shadow Law. He says, mute button works wonders. Also, block works well too. If you can't take the heat, then get out of the kitchen. And again, I know a lot of people are gonna say you're advocating, you're saying it's okay to do these things. I'm not saying it's okay. I don't think it's okay that you would go outside in a dangerous area and you would get hurt. But you're going outside in a dangerous area. If you walk into oncoming traffic, you might get hit. When you go into competitive spaces online, you're going to get shit spoken to you. It's gonna happen. Dendrick says video game culture is toxic as hell. Definitely get it. You gotta get some teammates who will flame these guys back for you. Shutting up the hecklers always makes me feel good. And then Ash says, I was flaming them back. I just don't like having to be in that mindset to defend myself. A lot of the times it's unwarranted and provoked. Like, let's just play the game, relax. Yeah, you might not like being in that headspace, but if you're gonna be in a competitive headspace, that's how it's gonna be. I mean, when guys are in competitive spaces, this is how they behave, and you're in a male-dominated space. Again, that's not me saying it's okay. It's neither here nor there. It's up to you whether you think it's okay. If you want my personal opinion, I don't mind it. It's whatever. Someone talks shit to me, I talk shit to them, we go about our day. Jay Viper says it's men. Men talk crazy to each other in sports and gaming. That's true. It's how we interact. It's how we feel each other out. It's our way of weeding out the weak, and it's even how we bond. That is very true. I can tell you that some of my closest friends now, we bonded by ripping the shit out of each other. I mean, like savage insults. When guys are not emotionally unstable and they realize that, we're playing a competitive game, or we're in a competitive environment, or we're having a back and forth, you rip each other. You take the piss out of each other. And then you get to a point where you're like, do you know what? This guy, he's taking it on the chin, man. I kind of like this guy. Some people are a bit unhinged and, they take it too far and they think you're attacking them personally. It happens, but most of the time, this is how guys bond. If you're in a male-dominated space, then you need to adapt or, yes, mute the mic. Again, that's very true. Again, I'll reference Mrs. Playstuff because she's one of the bigger Tekken streamers that everyone knows, or Tekken YouTubers. She's learned how to weaponize it against them. You have to learn to do that. She monetizes people making stupid comments about her. She does a whole dance about it. I'm sure you guys have seen it. That's what you gotta do. Every time these people make comments about her, she makes money off of it. She doesn't say, oh, stop it. She doesn't say, please stop ripping into me. She understands it's not going to stop. No matter what she does, no matter how many God of Destruction characters she gets, no matter how many times she proves herself, the fact that she's a woman on the internet, people will always say stuff. So weaponize it, ladies. Weaponize it and monetize it. It's more fun that way. The Carl of Dojima, a very cool name. Welcome to real life, lady. Not everyone is nice. Like I said, as you're a content creator, you understand this. I understand this. You're a bigger content creator than me from what I can see, at least on Twitter. You understand what people are like. Birdbath Bash says, streamers can have thousands of viewers simping up to them for hours on end, but the moment a single cranky person comes into chat and says something mean-spirited, suddenly that person is the epitome of gaming culture. Poor little victimized streamer. I will admit that gaming culture has definitely gotten more toxic as time has gone on. Yes, if we're going to use that word, 100%. As we've moved more into the online space, and especially for people that play fighting games, we've moved away from arcades. So it used to be a very social space for arcades, and because we've gone online, people talk more shit now. They call you all sorts of names. It is what it is. Just call them names back. They'll say something to you. You'll either respond or you'll be like, I'm not responding to this, and you just go about your business. Now the thing is, Ash, is that there's going to be a lot of men that find you attractive, so there are going to be a lot of men simping over you, if you want to use that word. There's going to be a lot of people saying nice things about you, and on Twitch you've got about 2,000 followers, and on Twitter you've got about 40,000, so you've got a decent following, so there must be a lot of people that like you within the gaming space, but you're choosing to focus on the few that are saying nasty things to you. And maybe it is the game that you're playing, but you said that team games attract the worst kinds of people. I've got a whole community here of people that play fighting games that would like to push back on that. People that play fighting games, especially now in the online space, I don't know what has happened, but there are a couple screws loose around here. Now, there's no point in comparing which one's worse. I'm sure they've both got their bad apples, but you're choosing to focus on the bad here. Again, I don't need to explain to a content creator how this works. You already know the level of abuse that content creators will receive from people that they're never going to meet in their life, that are never going to show their faces online, that are never going to have a conversation with them on live stream or whatever. It's just going to be insults over the internet. But you're choosing to focus on that when you know full well the majority of gamers support your stuff. That's why you have a large following on Twitter. That's why you've got a good following on Twitch. I mean, I'm going to give you a minor example here. I'm not going to go through all of my comments, but I was alerted that people were making threads about me on Reddit. And look at a comment that somebody left. Someone opened up a Reddit thread saying Tekken player Mike Hollow found an entire Discord full of cheaters. Now, full disclosure, even though it was exposed on my channel, Blackheart is the one that found them. Blackheart is the one that had all that information. Blackheart is the real mastermind of that operation. So don't give all the credit to me. It was just on my platform. I used my voice to get the message out there, but Blackheart deserves most of the credit. Just to put that out there. Someone responded to that saying, that's cool, but I ain't giving this retarded drama grifter any clicks. Like, I read it and I was like, damn. Pretty strong language, but you just laugh at it, you keep it moving. And then I got sent this on Discord earlier. Someone said, can't stand Mike Hollow, but hope Harada sees this regardless. So that they're talking about the cheating stuff that we exposed. Someone said he churns out yap content and the obnoxious minute-long outro gets pretty old. Not gonna lie, it's actually 1 minute and 30 seconds, mate. Get it right. Someone said, what's wrong with Mike Hollow? And then see, he said, bro churns out controversy videos non-stop. I took this screenshot a while ago because a friend of mine asked why I disliked him, and I just said, look at this content lineup, and then asked me that question again. I'm zooming in. Yeah, he's okay, so there's one with me and Ellie. Ellie's not my girlfriend. Again, I don't know what's wrong with these Redditors. They claim to watch my videos, but apparently not. Ellie's family, she's not my girlfriend. There's one about the Guilty Gear pedo, which I think, you know, somebody that is in the fighting game scene, I think that's fair to cover. The third one is not a drama video, it's a reaction video celebrating the legacy of Mortal Kombat, so pay attention. Fourth one is a discussion about Ayane and Ninja Gaiden, that's not a drama video. Fifth one is Tweety. Tweety made comments about me. I responded to them, just like I'm responding to you, and I'm sure if you see this, you'll go back into your corner on Reddit and respond to me. It's a normal thing to do. I just do it in video format. Alana Pierce insulted gamers. I gave my thoughts on it. Don't really think that's drama. If it is drama, that would be started by Alana Pierce because of what she said. The next one is with Tenryo. Obviously, that was a whole thing that was going on at the time with multiple people involved. It wasn't just me. You could call that drama, but it's a situation that's going on in the FGC. And then what's the last one? Me talking about how Mortal Kombat X should be the framework. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe he like is, you know, not the brightest tool in the shed. Bro is just a drama tuber, FGC edition, and I'm not here for it. Professional yapper. Someone said, what the fuck is Goonagate? To be honest with you, mate, if you don't know what it is, that's for the best. Holy shit, he's another right-wing incel. Okay, so I was called a left-wing incel for quite some time. I got called left-wing incel by a bunch of people. Now they're calling me right-wing incel. I don't know, guys. I don't know if you can be both. Thanks for this, ignoring all his content. Oh, so this person doesn't actually know anything about me. So based on the pictures where I'm talking about Mortal Kombat and two of them, responding to Alana Pierce, and I didn't insult Alana Pierce, I just responded to it. Responding to Tweety, and then actually pushing back on the Guna stuff with Ayane, which they were calling me left-wing for that, and then having a discussion with a female family member about why doing a little bit of gooning in gaming is okay. So I would say my takes are a little bit more nuanced than just picking one side, and this person didn't even bother to watch my videos. They just decided to make remarks about me. Someone said he's not though. Weird how you assume this from one screenshot. And then someone said projecting much low, his girlfriend is writing this video. She's not my girlfriend. Anyway, we're getting off topic. My message to Ash there is that that's all okay. That's fine. I don't know what the problem is with streamers. Like, you need to allow people to say whatever they want and do whatever they want. There's no point in trying to fight people online. There's no point in trying to say, I shouldn't have to do this, I shouldn't have to do that. Oh, I'm a woman this, I'm a woman that. We all get it. We all get abuse in different forms. All of us that put ourselves out online, that are very open with our talking points and are very controversial. Some people don't like us. Some people watch us and genuinely seethe, and when they hear your voice and they hear that you're a woman, they want to start ripping into you for that reason. They want to start making jokes that it's not that deep. Take the voice recordings and just turn it into a compilation and make some money from it. Sometimes when I'm playing games, I know people are purposefully rage quitting on me. I know they're doing it on purpose. As a matter of fact, I should probably do like a rage quit series. I know that people know what name I use on Tekken now. I know they know what name I'm using on certain games because they watch my videos, and sometimes they send me messages and they're like, oh sorry man, I thought it'd be funny. I don't even respond. I'm just like, It is what it is. I knew what I was signing up for, and I knew if my channel picked up any traction, this would happen. So sorry, Ash, but you gotta like wake up and smell the roses. Like, you're not a gamer that just got into it 2 days ago. You understand how gaming works, and I would say that for anybody else that is constantly on Twitter complaining about how people are harassing them, or people are getting onto them because they're a woman or because they're black. You know what the gaming space is like. This is not me saying that it should be that way. This is me saying it is that way. And the 15-year-old kid or the 20-year-old or the 30-year-old that is down the mic screaming at you, saying racist things, are probably going to continue doing it, and there's nothing you can do about it. Every now and then somebody gets reported and their PlayStation or their Xbox or their Steam account gets banned. But that is one in thousands upon thousands, potentially millions. Do the Mrs. Play Stuff gimmick, weaponize it, monetize it, and have a good time with it, because when you wake up in the morning at the end of the month and Google's paid you and you see how much money came in from people just shit talking you simply for being a woman, it's not going to hurt that much anymore. And even if you can't make money off of it, just deal with the reality of the fact that people are like this. It's just the way it is. The people on Reddit might see this video again, they go, oh, there goes that yapper again, but they're entitled to their opinions. What am I going to get angry at these people for? First of all, you can't even see their faces, you know, their anime profile pictures, and they're randomers. They're entitled to their opinion. Not everyone's going to like you, and not everybody's going to want to play with a woman on team games. I know that might sound sexist. I don't care if you're a woman. I don't care if a woman joins my lobby, but I know that some guys care. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. I think that people just need to stop complaining, and if you choose a certain life and you decide to go down a certain road, you've got to deal with the consequences of certain things. I know that when I do certain things, there's going to be consequences. I know that when I put myself out there, people are not going to like me. And I know that even going to events now where I might have said something to upset somebody, some people are unhinged enough. Some people are crazy enough to take a comment online and, you know, want to do something about it. Ideally, yes. If people would play the game, we would talk a little shit to each other and then we'd keep it moving. But not everyone's like that. So if you're not ready for this environment, if you're not ready to be around these kinds of people, and just accept that most people are going to be nice, and then every now and then you're going to meet unhinged people, you need to leave.